On today's video, we look at some Dollar Tree crap. So first things up, I have this, what's supposed to be a candle holder. Now, I'm not exactly sure about you, but this does not look like a candle holder. It looks more like something for something like...
Getting ready to make some more videos? Oh, we're going to make some more fucking...
Alright, for this one, I'm going to actually stand relatively close to the camera, but I got this decorative bird. Why did I get the decorative bird? As well, I figured I wanted a ridiculous decoration for my studio here. And so, it's got glued shit hanging off of it, but yeah, it's got a little clip underneath it, and it's probably going to go on the light that's behind the camera. Now this next one, I think anybody who's ever had an aquarium or actually been buying anything at Petco highway robbery or PetSmart even more highway robbery, unless it's on a sale and it's an amazing deal. But I got these little glass beads that I'm going to throw in one of my aquariums, and thing is that they also have like little rocks and stuff in there too. So if you wanted some like black accent rocks or some naturally looking ones, they have those there at $1 instead of paying like $6 at like Petco. So there's that, and I'm not going to throw these because I'll break something. Also, have you ever noticed that sometimes people get all offended and butthurt about something that has no bearing on their life whatsoever, and they have no reason to be offended by it? Well, they got a product for that at the Dollar Tree too, and it's artificial tears. Yeah, I had to throw that joke in there. It's going to be kind of hard to top the entertaining bit of the first part of this video. And then another thing that I went and grabbed when I went in is this first aid kit. Now, figured that this is a little bit more well put together than the half-assed one that I put in my emergency survival kit thing from the Dollar Tree, which I will put a link to that in the end of the video. But yeah, no, these things are great, just grab one, throw them in your glove box, throw them in your camping bag, it's got a couple Band-Aids in there, a couple alcohol prep pads. What the hell possibly could go wrong with that? That's fantastic. While I was there, if you've ever been to a Dollar Tree, you will actually know that they actually have a pretty decent selection of like office supplies and like school supplies and stuff. 3-ring binders that, if you get the little plastic ones and you're not careful with them, the front page of them rips off the first day you use them. But I grabbed some mechanical pencils while I was there. They appear to work, so those will come into play a little later. So yeah, I have one of these. You can't ever go to a cheap freaking store do a review thing like this without doing something like this. And what I got right here is a little lifted diecast pickup truck, and so it's the turbo wheels. And so I'm going to try to get it out of its fucking packaging, and it's got these little twist tie things underneath it for some unknown reason, because I couldn't put a little plastic cover around the outside of it. Whatever, that's not my problem. I'll clean up this mess later. And, of course, it's got to be wrapped around the fucking axles and twisted around itself, because I think the Chinese hate us secretly. Couldn't possibly give you an idea of why that is, but I guess when you're only getting paid like 10 grains of rice per fucking hour, I guess this was kind of shit that happens. And it's got a die-cast body on it. It's supposed to be shaped like an F-150. It's completely plastic underneath. But I can tell you, if I was when I was like 5, 6, 7, 12, I would have been really happy if somebody would have handed that to me. Big old freaking monster truck. Vroom! So for the next thing, I know we've all seen these in just various different packaging, but one of these little wall switch lights, but I've never seen one from the dollar store, so let's get some batteries in it, shall we? See how that works. Well, I can see on the back of it, I had a hard time getting out of the packaging because they include these little Velcro feet. You can put it in with screws. It feels really fucking cheap, and it don't really work all that great. See that being better than nothing. I mean, you can't really see it without jump cut. There you go. There you go. A little better. A little better. On to the next thing. And since I have no food item, I guess I could grab one of the Gatorades out of the fridge. They have Gatorades at the Dollar Tree. Love me that Glacier Cherry. But the last thing I'm going to show you another toy, which is this 10-piece Western playset. And I'm pull it out of its packaging and jump cut. Well, I guess here you have it, the little Western playset. It has a little cooking trough thing with a little bucket and Don't know why they couldn't have molded this out of a different color, or, you know, attempted to paint it. That's supposed to be a fire. You have a dual wielding cowboy with a bent rifle. Don't know how well that's going to shoot. You got this Indian right here with a spear, and you have this. Then you have this one with a bow and arrow and a stick. He's got a stick. Now the molding on these aren't exactly terrible. I mean, this guy could have used some like ropes for arms and the little fucking carriage thing, and then if you take the thing off, the horse has holes through it. Presumably the other Indian had shot a hole through it if it's not hooked up to the damn thing. But if you're into these kind of little figures, these ones actually really aren't that bad, other than the horse is hollow underneath. And this thing goes back and forth. Anyhow, that's that lame crap. Alright, now as I said that the little mechanical pencils I looked at earlier were going to be used in a clip, and it has to do with this little sketch pad that I grabbed from the Dollar Tree, because, well, figured, why not? I could always use another one, even though I haven't drawn really a picture, like attempted to, you know, make art for, since like 2010. Yeah, I had to think about that one for a second. However, there's one little issue with these, and I'm gonna show it to you with a little bit of a different one and a poor jump cut, because, you know, this whole fucking video is full of them. It has to do with an old sketch pad that I had. I'm only going to show you the first drawing that I have in here, which isn't very good, but seeing as that I drew it 13 years ago, it's not that bad. But it has to do with the little bindings on the little binder thing on here, and that they sit and they'll rub on the drawing and sit there and make sure you can see that okay. It was all sitting there and all smudged. So when it comes to like one like this, I've already drawn a picture in here now. Seeing as that this is on YouTube, normally I would have just drawn a penis or something on it, but I decided to draw a soda can that was on my desk, if you can even see it. The soda can, a little shaded gradient, and a smiley face, of which they look all right. You know, that was like a 10-minute effort maybe they put in there. Not even that. It was like 4 minutes. But let's sit there and move the little cover around, like I'd thrown it in a book bag or something. See, did it smear? No, actually it didn't. It didn't really smear at all. It didn't transfer anything. I'm actually really happy with that, because the other one that I showed you did that almost immediately. Now, weird thing is, this is like treehouse paper and stuff, and if you open it up, it has like some little like drawing tutorial thing in there. They also have a channel on YouTube with treehouse paper, but seeing as that they haven't uploaded anything for like 2 years, might be kind of maybe a failed company. I don't know. A pretty decent sketch pad. I'm happy with that so far. And then I would draw some freaking anime titties in it or something. Who knows? It's called art for a reason. However, when I was recording this, I forgot I grabbed another item when I was there, and it's 40 feet of diamond braided rope. Not rape. About the right length for you to do anything involving essence. Yeah, I guess children watch my channel. I should probably watch my fucks when how many times I say that too. Well, thanks for fucking watching.